Hello everyone, and welcome to this Uska News Water News video podcast. In November 2016, the first Global Water Stewardship Forum met in Scotland, the Hydro Nation, convened by the Alliance for Water Stewardship. Experts from more than 20 countries met in sunny Edinburgh for 2 full days with representatives from governments, large and small corporations, NGOs, finance and civil society. The forum was designed to advance global understanding and impacts of water stewardship and contribute to the further development of the global AWS Water Stewardship Standard. Uska News reported on the forum, and I had an opportunity to speak to several key participants. So, Stuart Orr, please can you take a moment to introduce yourself to our readers?
Sure. Stuart Orr, I am the practice leader for freshwater in WWF, which means I oversee over 400 colleagues in over 60 countries working on freshwater issues, everything from wetland conservation to hydropower planning, ecosystem planning, water stewardship, so the wide gamut of work that we do in WWF.
And WWF has been involved in water stewardship for a long time.
Yeah, very much so. From the beginning, I'd say. 2006 was our first report on water risk and exploring water footprint at that time. And we were in the early meetings of AWS, CO Water Mandate. So yeah, I think we've been here from the beginning, working through it to make it rigorous, but at the same time making sure that we understand how to better work with the private sector in WWF.
And this event this week is a milestone for the Alliance for Water Stewardship, its inaugural World Stewardship Forum. What are your impressions of the event so far?
Yeah, good. I think they need to pat themselves on the back. I mean, it's been a hard road. I mean, again, I was there for the very first AWS meeting some time back. What they've achieved is quite impressive. I think working globally to set a standard around site certification is an important step in stewardship. It's an important step in engaging the private sector into water issues. And I think they've come a long way. And certainly the feeling from the room is one of good spirit and collaboration. A lot of questions still, a lot of new people coming into water. But I think AWS has done a nice job. They've got a long way to go, they know that. But as far as getting the foundations right for a credible standard, ICO compliant standard, that again is one of the pieces of the big puzzle that we need to address better water governance. I think this is good, very good.
And what do you think might be the next key milestones moving forward to a broadly accepted certification?
Sure. I think, getting more tests on the ground. I think getting more certified sites, learning through the standard, the revision of the standard next year. Getting a market for this, I think, is encouraging to hear financial institutions here talking about the increase in interest in water from their perspective, and I think AWS can help fill some of their needs and some of their gaps. So I think it's a long road, but I think that continuing to build credible systems that look beyond the standard and engage with broader water management discussions, I think is a really important step. So I can't say that they need to do anything amazingly different in the next year or so, but I think it's a slow road forward of just increasing numbers, increasing credibility, getting visible out there, but creating a market for this. We really need to make sure that regulators, the public sector, financial institutions see the benefits of having companies following an AWS system.